everybody, I am Alpha Bird. Welcome back to a new video today. We're looking at Regiments. Again, it's a real-time tactics game set in Germany 1989 with the Cold War gone hot scenario. There's a new demo out for it on Steam that you can play at the moment. So we're doing that. We're giving it a try. The game is not released yet, but it's scheduled 2021 according to Steam. So today, the game mode that we're going to be playing is Mobile Defense. Use the provided transport platoons to evacuate equipment from the designated zones and return it to the starting zone. Deploy rapidly to meet enemy attacks. Your allies won't be able to survive them alone. Okay, so we are playing the Panzer Grenadier Brigade 13. We get access to Luke's, Leopard 1A5s, Marder A2s with Panzergrens, an M11 3G with Panzergrens, an M577 as the HQ, a Gepard and an M106 mortar half-track. We get some artillery smoke and some artillery DPICM as our special off-map tactical choices. And we're going to be playing with a AI on our side to help us defend. And we're up against the Warsaw Pact on Sergeant Strength. I'm really excited for this game mode. It sounds really interesting and kind of unique. Let's check it out. Okay, escort transports to the objective zones, protect objectives during evacuation, return the transports back to the starting zone. Escort the transport. Okay, so my transports have to go out and then come back again. So I imagine you have... Do they do it automatically or do you have to drive them? Imagine they go to Gamma and Delta lot and there's a figure here, so I imagine that ticks down. It's like you picking up civilians and you're pulling them back again, and you've got to escort them. Looks like we do get some friendlies to help us. Yeah, it looks like we do have to order the transports to do them. So actually, if you think about it, we should order them both to Delta, because that's the closest to the enemy. We do get a supply unit, which I'm not sure whether we're going to need that supply unit. Let's just put it there behind the town. Ooh, and there's artillery DPICM. The reason I point this out is because I had to look this up. I was playing Armoured Brigade the other day, and I saw the DPICM ammo type, and I was like, what is DPICM? But it's cluster rounds. It says there, an artillery barrage delivers a salvo of cluster rounds with improved lethality against armoured targets and targets in cover. So that's kind of interesting. We get access to 2 Lukes as recons. Now, it looks like my Oppo has Leopards on the flanks, so I'm not too concerned about the flanks. I might bring in the Lukes, though, just to kind of cover the front and spot things for us as they advance. We got Leopard 1A5s. We got Marder 2s with Panzergrens. We got a HQ. Let's bring in the HQ. And we'll sit the HQ in the town. And then we've got Gepards. I think we're going to want a Gepard. So we're going to sit the Gepard in the middle of the running field or the running track or the whatever it is, football field. Still got 300 points. We got some mortars. I think we're going to... I'm selecting a lot of supporting units, but there's already, you know, my friendly player already has the fighting units, so I can get away without selecting some fighting units. We have 210 points, so I can't quite select 2 sets of tanks. So I'm actually going to go for the Marders. On each side of the town. And then I think that leaves me with 40 points, which is just enough for some more units. And I literally don't know where they went. I think they went here. So let's put them at the front of the town. Okay, we'll see how this goes. We got some smoke, which will help us defend. And this is the first time I'm playing this game mode, so no idea if how it works. They shouldn't be out. They should be in the transports already. Makes them a bit faster. We could afford some more Lukes, but I'm just going to save up for Leopards. Look at these Leopards, they'll be entrenched, so they're kind of behind mounds that have been built for them. It's quite a good way of telling you they're entrenched. I'm going to move my mortars there so that they're in the supply zone. In fact, actually, I'm going to move my supply zone in the city. Evacuation started at Delta. Keep the transports inside the zone until it's complete. So I don't know whether we need 1 or 2, or whether it's an advantageous to have 2 in at once, or whether even 2 works a lot. That's not ticking up, so I don't know whether 2 works. So let's move the other one. Oh, they're coming at me from the flank. Wasn't quite expecting that. We've got T-55s as well. So maybe maybe it was a bad idea to not order tanks. Let's pop some smoke. Let's get the infantry out. Push them through on foot. Okay, my transports are done. Return to the starting zone. So I think that's there. There's plenty of space on these maps, so you can do wild flanks with them. But I don't really think you're going to accomplish too much by doing that. I'm a little worried here. We're up against T-80s. We definitely need those Leopards up ASAP. Let's get my other Leopards on the way. Where are my first ones? They're not quite close enough yet. Oh no, they're my second ones. Here's my first ones. They're on the way. They're not too far away. Try and get them there straight away. I'll try and pop smoke there. We're about to get a new task force. Do you know what? That artillery DPI CM would have been perfect there. Panzergrenadiers, I'm okay leaving them right the way up because they can use their AT weapons. So they're probably going to get destroyed, but... Oh, it looks like a left attack's coming in. Oh, I didn't know it's Alpha.
New task force available.
And Beta, things have moved again. Where are my transports? Okay, you need to go back. Wow. Did not see that coming. My Leopards are doing okay. I'm going to move my Leopards now because I think, yeah, the infantry can handle. Let's move those back. And we'll move the A2s across. It looks like the 2A1 helped me out there. So if we move you to Alpha, and we'll move the other one to Beta when that becomes available. Move the HQ across. Move the infantry across. Move the Lukes up. You have the DPI CM very soon, but the T-64s have almost been taken down, so I'm not going to use that yet. Looks like we've discovered their mortar units. So I want the Lukes to push forward, because I don't want them engaged in the T-64s. I want them on the mortars. Yeah, the T-64s have gone down. Let's get the infantry in here. HQ as well. Oh, something over on the right. Transport, move to beta. Need something on the right. Let's get these mortars down on the right. These guys are fixed up now, so let's get you over there as well. 36 Panzergrens. So it looks like if you get worse transports, you get more Panzergrens. They're both, they're all infantry units. I really want to get the mortars. We got 251 points. I got one set of Lukes. Yeah, let's bring the Lukes across because they can help out against the infantry. Move the HQ up a little bit. Make sure the buffs are in place. And move the M106 across to try and help out against the BMP3 with the riflemen. Oh, it looks like we hit the mortar. We've got something else there as well. ATGM, so let's just back off the infantry for now. It's not like we need to really push on the attack. Oh, we got a new task force. Evacuation completed at Alpha, so let's get the transports back before I forget. Let's bring in a new task force. I could do with more units as well, so that's quite good. We got some Leopard 1A4s and some Marders with a Lars 2 rocket launcher. I think an attack helicopter might be kind of cool. We've got some Marders with an attack helicopter. Artillery seems like it might be good on this map as well. The same with anti-tank units. I'm going to go with the... What else do we have with attack helicopters? We got some infantry with attack helicopters, or we've got the double attack helicopter and the Fuchs, which still has infantry, anti-air infantry. They're not really using much air force right now. Let's go for the Zeitpunkt. Task force formed by mechanized infantry, versatile, excellent defense, close quarters. These descriptions are very similar, so they aren't specialized descriptions. We got double artillery smoke by having that. I think I just saw atomic bomb, and just as I said they weren't using much air, they come in and bring in the air. Right, so get the mortar out. And we'll get an attack helicopter out. Oh, look at this. Epsilon over on the right. We need to get that. And let's get the mortar over there ASAP to help them out. Oh, we've got another task force already. I think I was late in selecting the last one. There's quite a lot. I've got quite a lot to handle right now, and I'm not bunching up and using my units in pairs, so I really should do that. I think some Leopards would... Let's go for the Leopard 2A4s. They're the most powerful. Yeah, and I can't afford them. Great. That was a good decision. Oh, we took out one of their HQ sections. Let's try and get out of there. Oh, we fought that off pretty darn well. But this area doesn't look great right now. Try and get stuff over there. Transport's back. We do need to get you... let's get you to Zeta, because we've not cleared Epsilon yet. And I'm okay with my defense up here right now. We've got smoke, we've got DCI. We got a lot of stuff up here that we're not using. Let's use the EPICM. That could help out the Panzergrens. We are losing a lot of Panzergrens. Let's just retreat slightly. We're going to retreat all of those Leopards. Here's the clusters. Oh! That was nice. That really looked good. That really looked good. Okay, the Lukes have gone down. Let's get the infantry out. Push forwards. These guys I'm going to bring back in. Get the HQ across, but I'm going to leave the Leopards there, and I'm going to bring the Gepard across. I'm going to bring the M106 across as well. We got the transports going back. We've got transports in Zeta. Okay, let's get the PZ Grands out. Okay, let's retreat the artillery. Pop some smoke. So you can't use more than one, but the cooldowns are quite small on these smokes. Let's use the DPICM now. It might kill some of the transports that the riflemen's are in, so it's not too bad. Let's get out one of the Leopard 2A4s. Oh, it looks like we're losing the civilians, or whatever you would call it. And we didn't have any anti-air up in time. But luckily we did recover Zeta. So we did lose there, which is a bit of a shame, but we're doing okay, I think, overall. We got some Leopards in the centre. Let's get them across. And we'll retreat our supply truck slightly. We've got Alpha back up over here. It's quite important to keep track of what's going on. And we got Delta as well. But I'm sure, yeah, there's transports on the way back. I think we can get some more Leopards out, so let's do that. We've clearly got something over there. It's a shame I haven't got any Lukes that I can just push up there. We do have some attack helicopters. I might be able to go and ambush their mortars if they're not careful. Okay, so a lot of their stuff's destroyed. Let's push forwards. Okay, you go back because not needed. Let's try and protect Alpha and Delta again.
New task force available.
We will try and get the transports into Delta. Got another new task force. I feel like we got more than we did previously. Maybe that's because we're playing with like a friendly component. Alpha Jet. Oh, it was Alpha Jet. For some reason I saw it and thought it said atomic bomb. But it said Alpha Jet. I really would like some cheap tanks. I think they're Leopard 1A4s. But there's quite a lot to control here. I'm going to go with Antwerp. I'm going to go with some more... No, I want Lukes. Lukes and a 1A4. Yeah, that's perfect. Tegel. Recon Task 4. It gives me some cheap Lukes, some 1A4s and some infantry as well. So, let's push out the Lukes. Someone's got no ammo as well. It's the Hilo. Gepard's in the area. Leopard 2A4. We will push you forwards. There's a lot of stuff over there. Smoke them off. I'm gonna actually get the infantry out. Let's see. There was something over there, so let's send the Lukes all the way over there. Okay, Alpha's nearly done. Looks like my Tigers are rearmed, so let's get you out. And my peasy grens as well, so let's get you out. Just push them forwards. Alpha's done. Delta's underway. Oh, we're decimating the enemy now. We got some decent stuff up. Not even using the cluster artillery. Let's get that on. I really loved the cluster animation. And the T-55s. Any second now. Here it comes. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, the BTRs are reversing right into the cluster munitions. They just get away with it. Actually, we've got a lot more stuff here now. Oh, these guys are taking some fire. Where is that coming from? Over there. Let's get all the way up there. Get us out of here. No. You are going to defend at all costs. And we actually have enough for some more stuff. Let's go with leopards. Go with a tiger as well. And we'll go with another Luke's. Let's pop smoke on those two A4s. We have just lost a lot of stuff. They have got some T-80s there as well. Pop smoke. Let's bring back the Gepards. Yeah, suddenly things got a bit... I thought I was absolutely battering the AI, and then all of a sudden, things got rough. But the transport's got everything, I think. Let's get that back. We got another one over in Beta, so we've got to remember to keep on it. And we got one over here in Zeta as well. But we're keeping the front forwards, which is good. Let's bring the Tigers back over so they can handle the tanks. Did those Lukes find the artillery? I don't know is the answer. We lost those Panzergrens. Let's swing the Leopards forwards. We've got more points. And we got a lot in reserve lot waiting to come forwards. More Leopards. Let's bring in more Marders as well. And a load of Peasygrens. Okay, these guys are out of ammo. Let's take the tanks through the town. Not exactly the right thing to do, but I think we just need to protect that town. Let's get the Leopard 2A4 back. Don't want that thing to die.
Objective completed.
Yeah, we won. We won for once. We didn't lose. Blue, total victory. 745 points. Time elapsed 16:29 minutes. 60 minutes 29 seconds. 130 dead, 242 destroyed, 234 wounded, 433 enemy wounded, 26 missing and 33 missing. I find that very interesting that they've given missing as an object. Maybe that's when like the units retreat, because you can see if you over here when a unit goes grey they start running off. I wonder whether it's that, whether they sort of just run off and pretend they're civilians. It wasn't me. Looks like part of my AI was the Russians fighting the Russians, so I think you can mirror match with this. Anything else to say? I don't really want to go through all of that. I'll give some final thoughts on the game. I have enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to when it releases and seeing what the final product's going to be. I think it does seem, if you're a player of Steel Division 2, this will probably seem a bit more simple, but I'm not saying that in any kind of derogatory way. I really quite enjoyed it. It didn't feel that intense, but it wasn't easy either. Like it was simple, but simple in a good way. And I feel like at times when I've been playing Steel Division 2 recently, I found it incredibly stressful, and this was a really nice change of pace. You still get quite a few units out on the ground if you think, but it's because they're all 4 stacks of, or they're all platoons of units, or the Gepards are in 2s. And the mortars that work automatically, that's really cool. It's sort of like the smart orders, but better. Yeah, it was a really fun experience and a nice change of pace. And I'm definitely looking forward to when it releases and what else they've got in store for us when it does release.